Okay guys, so now I'm gonna tell you and show how to take with you a bottle, for example. Yeah, so you bought, I'll just as one of the example of the bottles, because I usually go in different countries and I would probably never come back without any bottles. I would usually buy one or two, and I would pack it into the suitcase. So how to do it to protect everything? Well, when we go into somewhere, we are like really worried like not to crease our clothes too much, but when we're already returning from our holiday, we don't really care, right, if it's going to be like creased or not creased. So that's why we don't worry. Usually with me, I take a bubble wrap, some bubble wrap, but not always, but mostly I do take it with me. So I wrap my bottle just like nicely, a bit nicer than that, of course. So I wrap it to protect it, right? Then I usually put in a plastic bag, so in a few plastic bags. Why we're doing this is just in case if there is something will happen and your bottle will smash, but hopefully it's not. Never happened before. But you protect it like this, and we'll always keep it in this side of your suitcase where you have clothes. Never put in this side because you have like these rails, I call them, because if the bottle will like lie down anywhere here and it's really hard, it can crack the bottle and it probably will break it and it will leak. So you put this side just like in my previous video, if you watched it, you just put like all the stuff as usual, like, you know, the boxes, like the shoes and your cosmetics, like, I don't know, like socks and stuff. And this side, and on this side we still have our clothes, and you have to put this bottle right in the middle. So you have already some of the clothes on the bottom, yes, for example, and what you need to make sure is that wherever anything else goes around it, you surrounding it so it will never touches the edges of the suitcase. So for example, like this, you see, it doesn't touch it. So I just have some clothes in here, just didn't put any more, but usually you would have much more than this, and you would just like put it all around it so the bottle is surrounded with the clothes. And of course you're supposed to put some tops to put on top of it to protect from this side, because if you're gonna have boxes and like something like hard on this side, you need to put some clothes on top of it. So the main thing about that, your bottle should be right in the middle. So if you would look, so it's like where the zipper is, so it kind of should be the level with the zipper, like this. And of course with another top or something close on it, so it should be leveled where your zipper is. So you can see my hand is still there, so you can put some more clothes in here, and but it all will be level. So that bottle kind of going to end up in the middle of your suitcase. And of course the suitcase is like this, the main pressure is going to be on the edges, on the top of it, but not on the middle. That's why your bottle will be safe in this position. And you can put up to 3 bottles. I had before. You just put them that way. If you have a bubble wrap, they can touch each other, so you just can lie down like this 3. If you don't have a bubble wrap, make sure that you have some clothes between them. So like you put like one bottle, for example, here. Never put it next to the edges. It's like most important rule. If you have few, again, all the clothes around it, as much as you can, just put all those clothes around the edges. Here's your bottle. There is an hour, for example, top. There is an hour bottle, an hour top, and an hour bottle. And believe me, they will all fit. And just make sure it's all that, all area is all covered with the cloths. So that will protect your bottles, and nothing will happen to them. What you can, if you don't have a bubble wrap, not always we have it with us. You just, I just take it just in case, because it's very light. It doesn't take much space. But you can have any type of like newspapers, you know, you can find free newspapers mostly everywhere in the world, in any city. Yeah, so you wrap it as much as you can, kind of like just to make it a little bit thick, not over too much, but you know. And again, you put it in plastic bags, in few plastic bags, just in case if anything happens, just in case you don't want your clothes be damaged, because if it's wine, or like some strong and colored drinks, it will damage your clothes. It's gonna be hard to clean, believe me. And so few plastic bags again, and you put it in your suitcase exactly the same way as you do it when it's in bubble wrap. It doesn't matter, it still protects it. Well, at the end, if you don't really have newspaper, you can always use toilet paper, but you might need a lot of it to wrap it. So you kind of wrap it. You would know it's like about the thickness of the bubble wrap, you know. So you probably need like maybe few newspapers to wrap it around it. I don't know. I do it when I don't have the bubble wrap. I do it. It does protect it. It does. Helps, especially if you bring in few bottles. So that's why you don't want them to, you know, to touch each other and crack because of that. So that's how you do it. It's a very easy tip, and you can do it. I always do it. I always bring drinks in my suitcases, and it's always been good. So here you are. I hope this tip was useful for you, and if you really like my video, please subscribe, and I see you later. Bye everyone.